I'm so glad that I bought boxes and boxes and boxes of Girl Scout cookies for moments like this. Absolutely. Hello. So, probably going to do some Rehovians cast, Melina. You're right. We need to do more podcasts. We need to chat. Yes, my hair is just out there because it's like 4 in the morning or past 4 in the morning. What time is it? I don't even know what time it is. So this is like bed hair out there. Drinking my hot chocolate, having my cookies. I really shouldn't be doing any gaming because I messed up my fingers bad playing that game. I don't know how many times I pressed that button. Must have been like hundreds of thousands of times. That game was very, very hurtful. But anyway, talking about Doctor Who still. Posts everywhere about Doctor Who. And it's just, I think it's because Doctor Who's not on the air. People just bringing up bull crap to talk about. And you really can't complain that you're getting Doctor Who this year because you weren't gonna. But thank God it was a nice lunch that they had and gave Russell T. Davies the idea of bringing back David Tennant and Donna Noble. I'm grateful for it. You should be too, because you weren't going to have anything. And you got to really think realistically. That guy, Devin, come on, bro. You can't just, or anybody else, you can't hire somebody to be a doctor for 3-episode limited. Like, you can't say, hey, you could be the doctor, but only 3 episodes, then you regenerate. No, that's not cool. So nobody was going to do that. So Russell T. Davies, it's a nice thing he brought David Tennant back. Really is. And you knew he was coming back anyway. The doctor can revisit old faces. But people are starting to go more and more and talk about other nonsense that you don't really need to talk about. And I'm going to talk about it here. So let's talk about forced regeneration. There are times when the doctor regenerates and he's sick, if you notice. And the 11th Doctor said it perfectly, and I don't know the exact words he said, but it's possible regeneration could be rejected, all right? If he can't get it together, if he can't whatever, the regeneration will be rejected. And the forced regeneration was rejected. Thanks to Yaz and the doctor and everything, they were able to cancel that regeneration and reverse it back. So it was rejected, and it doesn't count as a regeneration because it was rejected. It was a regeneration that got rejected, and because she was able to take the form back that she was, it doesn't count as a regeneration. Now, as far as degeneration goes, we have talked about that on the podcast. But since they put the rule in there with the caretaker that the doctor can revisit old faces, it's not a degeneration. But the thing is, if you remember, the doctor said that if he used up too much regeneration energy, that a future incarnation would be missing something, whether it be an arm or leg or something. Now, we did hear that the Celestial Toymaker had altered the regeneration from happening, and he made it where he got to face what he felt is the best doctor, best competition to battle, and that will be David Tennant's 10th Doctor's incarnation. But of course, now it's with all the memories, so it's the 14th Doctor, right? So we heard that, but this is not the first time that someone had altered the Doctor's regeneration. If you remember, the forced regeneration of the Time Lords condemning the 2nd Doctor, they forced him into the 3rd Doctor. If you remember, the 3rd Doctor died battling the spiders, right? Joji or oh God, I can't remember his friggin' name. The Time Lord, Tibetan monk, whatever. He basically gave the regeneration energy a push because the Doctor was going to die, and he altered the regeneration. You had the Watcher, who had altered the Fourth Doctor's regeneration. You had the Sisterhood of Karn that altered the Eighth Doctor's regeneration and became the War Doctor. So this is not by far the first time that someone has interfered with the regeneration energy. And also, the first Doctor's regeneration into the second, he changed his clothes. If you remember. And you could make it like, oh, he did change his clothes. So, of course, Russell T. Davies had made a comment about why he was not going to have David Tennant and Jodie Whittaker's attire, and he said it would look ridiculous. And if you remember what the Master looked like, he looked ridiculous. So I'm perfectly fine with the Celestial Toymaker regenerating Jodie Whittaker's Doctor into David Tennant's Doctor with an outfit, because it would have been ridiculous. And you should be fine with it too. Russell T. Davies knows what he's doing. This is not his first rodeo show. So be happy that Doctor Who is back and we have it this year. We have specials. Be happy, man. You got to be happy. Don't keep complaining on Twitter. Nonsense. It's terrible to see. I hate seeing that. All right, take care. Bye for now.